reason, I didn't fully charge my phone last night, and I woke up at 4 o'clock. And I realized, I woke up at 4 o'clock, um, and then I looked at my phone, and I realized, oh, I'm at 12%. I thought it was charging the whole night, and I guess it wasn't. As you can see, it is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday? No, today is Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Is today Wednesday? It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, May 14th. This is your girl, Shanika Bridges Matthew with Shackles Off TV, where I help you take the shackles off your mind, body, and spirit while helping myself to the same. And that's what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm taking a morning walk before work. I do have to go to work today. I'm actually testing some students for a medical assisting certification. So I will be leaving for work in about 30 minutes, but I'm taking a quick 10-minute walk. I've been doing 10,000 steps every day for the past 48 days, and I've lost about 15 pounds. Um, I do go to the gym, so you can check out some of those videos. Normally, I go in the morning. I didn't go Monday or Tuesday of this week, but I have been busy this week extremely. But I have not let that deter me from getting my steps in. So I get in over 10,000 steps. I'm averaging about almost 11,000 to be honest with you, but my minimum is 10,000. So it's great to, normally by 9 o'clock, I have 3,000 steps, 9 a.m. And then I depend on the day. Sometimes I'm kind of chained to the computer, and I might as well say shackled to the computer as a teacher because we have many emails, so many meetings, so many administrative tasks that we have to do, putting in grades, deficiencies, remediations, trip paperwork, field trip planning, just all, the list goes on and on and on, and it never, ever, ever, ever seems to stop. So I just, I have to, what I've learned, and I've been teaching full time for 17 years, really 18, because I taught when I first got out of college for about a year, and then I went into corporate for 10. And so I've been teaching for 17 straight. And if you know anything about teaching, it is an extremely, especially in teaching in 2025, it is very taxing to the body. And when I say that, it's physically and emotionally draining. Um, Emotionally for the most part, because number one, there's a lot of stuff that you could think about that you want to say that you just can't say. And I'm a type of person, I'm a very truthful and honest person, but I have to really be careful about how I say things because people take it the wrong way. And most people are very sensitive these days. So I don't know why I'm walking in the street. Let me get back on the sidewalk. Um, so that's one thing. Another thing is my mom was a teacher. I come from a family of teachers. I have probably 10 teachers in my family, right? Well, I know from what my mom was telling me years ago, she told me not to teach. She said stay in corporate or do what you want to do, but don't teach. So that's why I didn't teach for the first or right after college. I said I taught for like a year, but I didn't teach for 10 years because I was listening to my mom, like, don't do it. And she was right for some, mostly. But I feel like if you're called to do something, you just have to do it. I think it's just in me. Maybe because a lot of people in my family are teachers. So it's just in me. And my great granddaddy was a preacher. My daddy was a preacher. So that I feel like teaching and preaching are pretty much almost on the same level as far as its ministry. And when you give so much to other people and you have so many people, you talk about coming into contact with 100 plus people a day as a high school teacher, it will drain you because everybody's not going to be happy. Some people can drain your energy if you let them. And one way that I've found to combat that in the past was eating and sitting and eating, but that didn't have a good outcome. That made me overweight, high cortisol levels, and that wasn't the correct solution to that problem. So instead, this walking, I take my breaks. I used to just sit at my desk the whole time trying to, force myself through all the stuff that I was trying to pile on to do, try to be that superwoman, but not anymore. I am thinking about me first, my mental, physical, and spiritual health, and I get up from my desk at least 10 to 15 minutes an hour, and I walk around the classroom. I walk to the bathroom. I walk through the school. I walk outside the school like I'm doing, and it has helped me so much. So I used to say, oh, I can't even walk because my shins, it hurts or whatever. You may experience hurt for a minute, but it will subside. It will go away. So I don't know who I'm speaking to. So hopefully if you stand, maybe this is your message. This is your sign. Like I told my husband is even walking more now. And my husband is a dialysis patient. We talked about this on our channel many times. It's not a secret. Because see, God gives you problems to solve. And he gives certain people problems because he knows those people can solve those problems. And prayerfully, he will get a kidney one day soon. But right now, he goes to dialysis 3 days a week. So he needs to walk because people are constantly pulling from him, literally, blood, etc., etc. So you never know what people go through, but everybody has problems that they have to solve. For us to say, well, you don't know my problem, I have so many, right? But one thing that clears my mind is walking. And not only that, it's helping me to shed this fat because this fat does not represent me. Okay? That's all I had to say. This is my little short walk. I'm almost back to my starting point. I just did a walk around the block. I didn't walk the whole neighborhood. It would take at least almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to walk the whole neighborhood. But I just walked around my block. And if you do that every hour upon the hour, some type of walk around the block, get you 700 to 1,000 steps every hour upon an hour that you're up, you'll easily hit your 10,000 steps. All right, y'all, this is Shanika Bridges Matthew with Shaka's Off TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.